Hello, my name is Damien Gold, and I'm a spiritual teacher. Some of you may know me, some of you may not know me, but in any case, when you come to my homepage, what you see there is that I tell you that I can receive an answer for you from source energy, but what I actually prefer doing is teaching you how to receive it yourself. So this is what I'm about, empowering you, teaching you how you can receive any answer to any question and receive the guidance that you need for your personal life path for what is important to you. So why I'm making this video is because I recently discovered a new way to get there. Because the truth is, the answer is always there. Whenever you have a question, you have an instant answer there. It's coming from your inner being. It's coming from your higher self to you. But to be able to hear it, you have to change the frequency from asking the question to, like, you have to stop talking in a way to be able to hear the very subtle vibration of the answer. So this is something that needs some getting used to. So and usually how you do it is to get into meditative state. To meditate daily is the best way, of course. I still think it is the easiest way. But I can tell you what I discovered now is just with a little bit of breath work, like this is like less than a few minutes of some breath work and movement can raise your vibration high enough. It can raise your vibration even into the vortex, into feeling really good, but it can raise the vibration high enough that you are able to hear the answer that is in that moment there, just waiting to be discovered and heard by you. And when do you use it? Whenever you have some looming question about why, or when you have some stark contrast that happened to you, and you are a good question to ask in that moment is, how is this of benefit to me? This is the excellent question to ask, because it can help you shift the way you look at the contrast that happened to you. And receiving that answer is always beneficial, always. So let me just show you for a moment the movement like this really simple method, and then we're gonna go once through it together. So what you do is put your hands in the prayer position and put them above your head, like above your crown, and you breathe out normally. And we start the movement with the in-breath. And we go down with the in-breath until the belly button, or as further down as you can go without your hands, your palms moving away from each other. And then with the out-breath, you go very slowly back up. So this was maybe a bit too quickly, but it's about 6, like counting to 6, slowly down, and counting to 6, slowly up. I have difficulty doing talking and doing the in-breath and out-breath. So just focus on what I'm saying, and not necessarily if you hear me doing the in-breath or out-breath, because I see that I cannot breathe in and talk at the same time. Okay, so let us do it together. So just before we start, just know that this is different for everyone. So just be open to however it unfolds for you. You might feel something right away, or you may not. Both is fine. We're doing this the first time. So we're gonna do 4 in-breaths and out-breaths, and then make a pause, so you might be, and that might be enough for you to be receptive to receive the answer. And the answer may come as a knowing, as something you hear, as something you sense, as something you see, something you smell, a light. You know, it may be subtle at first, but the more you practice, the easier it becomes. Or if you see that you are not receptive yet, you may repeat it another 4 times, like 4 in breaths and 4 out breaths again, and maybe even doing that 4 times, like 4 sessions or 4 in breaths and 4 out breaths altogether, and then see if it is easier. And the answer might come while you're doing it, or might come after you have done it. And it's different for everyone. And the greatest variable that is for the success of it is for you just to remain open to all possibilities, and just to be open to notice the newness. Yes? So, okay, let us do it together. So just close your eyes and put your hands in a prayer position and put them above your head. And now let us all, when you're ready to take an in-breath, let us start the movement. Good. Good. Now just relax and put your hands down next to your body and be open to anything that is new. Just notice what might be new now. If you wish, you can pause this video and just take a few moments to notice, and then continue the video. Good, good. You might have heard me breathing loudly. That was just for you, so you could hear if I'm doing the in-breath or out-breath. I was also doing the out-breath through the mouth. You can do that as well, but it is not necessary. I actually prefer doing it through my nose. And so the answer can come in any way for you. And I encourage you, if you have not received the answer yet, to do it a few more times. Like 3 more times would be really good, and just see what comes then. And please, please, please write me a comment and tell me how this worked out for you, because I'm really curious as if it works as well as it did for me. Because usually for me it is easy to get an answer. I'm never far away from my answers. But I noticed that this process really helped, like, shoot me in the higher vibrations quite quickly, which is great. So yeah, and do tell me how it worked out for you, and do tell me if you are interested in, I'm thinking about teaching you, or whoever is interested, in how you can get into the chamber of your soul, the chamber of your inner being, the so-called Akashic Records, where you can meet your guides, your inner being. In a way, you can find out more about your life purpose in this incarnation, in this body, and more on how you can really enjoy your path and get attuned to this really, really high vibration, because when you're there in the center of your soul, it is a very high vibration and it feels really great. It is a good thing to practice. So if you're interested in that, just write me a comment as well, so I know that there is an interest for that, and that I may invite you, because I'm thinking about making an event for that, so we can, or everyone who can, be online at that time, and then I can make a video and explain to you what I know. So thank you very much for watching, and I wish you a wonderful unfolding for whatever it is that awaits you. And yeah, until next time, bye bye.